This conference will now be recorded.
All right.
Be in there somewhere.
Call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge. Thank you.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Lord, as we gather this day to do the business of the people, grant us wisdom, compassion, and understanding. Amen.
Amen.
Aaron, first item as always, public comment. Okay. All right, so we will switch out Buffalo Solar for Becca.
Okay, thank you guys so much for having me as always. So, I just got our updated stuff yesterday, so obviously I do not expect you with zero time to make any big decisions tonight. But since I was planning on coming anyway, I thought I'd give you an update and show you something that I am going to do that I think might be helpful for everybody in seeing the overall picture and the details. So this is a Google map or a Google Earth map, and I'm gonna plot all of the different signs in their locations on the Google map. And then Mike, if you can just click on, oh, you did. So when you click on one, then the actual sign as it is suggested right now will pop up for that location. For me, it makes it a lot easier to orient, you know, where like what it's pointing to and all that kind of thing. So I thought that might be a good way to go through this for those of you that like to do things like this. I do have a link that I will send you. I have made everybody editors, so you can I don't change anything if you don't want to, but I just wanted you to be able to have full access to it as well. And so if you guys can go through this, does this work? Is it helpful for everybody too? Because I was just sick of messing with papers. There's like a million drafts out
This makes
there.
great sense, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't think of it sooner.
Well, then could we send you back comments?
Yeah, I know you are, Rusty. But,
After we get this in an email, can we send you back comments on?
yeah,
different
so,
locations?
that would be great if you can, send me comments on different signs. And so it would be helpful if you can use, so every sign is going to be either BD, DMPD, or SP. And then each individual sign has a number. So if you can use that in your comments, then it'll help me know exactly what sign you're talking about. And I think, again, that will be a lot easier as we're going through and nitpicking some of these things, that we're all on the same page and there's not anything really lost in translation there.
Good.
Okay.
That looks great.
Okay, yep. So I'll go ahead and get that finished and get that out to you guys. And then I did want to show you what that looks like with the rounded corners.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so, and we also did it to the parking signs. None of this is done yet if you don't want it to the parking signs, but we thought for continuity, it made sense to have them be rounded as well. Okay. Any comments on that or questions or anything? Okay.
Where would that sign be located?
This is, I don't know exactly where this one is because this is kind of just an example. Like the shopping dining's not going to be like that. So I think it was just to show, you know, the size and that kind of thing. So, but the ones on the map will be the wording that's proposed. So that's what we need to pay attention to for that. Okay, so if everyone's good with this, then we'll go ahead and have them start rounding corners and that kind of thing. Can we get back to the parking sign quickly? This is obviously very basic, but if they do want to start production on something, I feel like this is pretty basic. Does anybody have any problems with this or questions? I will certainly wait until I hear back from you guys about the sign because these, the location of these obviously dictates the arrows and directionals and things like that. So I want to make sure that makes sense for everybody.
So that blue is not symbolizing water, right? Because the arrow makes it look like it's like pointing away from the water for parking.
Don't park in the river. yeah.
Don't park in the river.
Turn around, don't drown.
So that was part of the branding, part of the, all of that, and the river was included in that, but we don't have to have that on the parking sign.
No, it's fine. It was just a question.
Well, I hadn't really thought about that, but do we want it on the parking sign?
Well, are you gonna have the names of the park, I mean, like,
The lots now.
the lot names?
No, we're not gonna put the lot names
That would
on
make
that.
it so big.
These are just the small, like, parking's
Okay.
this way, parking's that way. So they, and again, are gonna kind of be probably used with the other signs too, where available, so we don't have to put in an extra post and, just get everything clustered up there. So we can take off that if you guys wanted to. I don't really have a strong feeling either way.
If
Well,
it's on
it
every
would-
sign
it would
as a
just be
design,
less-
it's fine, I would think.
Right.
Be less
It breaks up the color scheme. I was just thought it just looked like water.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think about that.
For the continuity, are we gonna have it on the bottom of these bigger signs? We're not gonna have it on these, are we?
No, we're not.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
for
no,
continuity,
I
we Probably
did-
have it on both,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, is if we just have it on this, because it doesn't appear on any of the other wayfinding sign designs.
Maybe take it off.
Yeah, I'd say it's more distraction being
Okay.
on there.
Okay.
Kind of makes them the same.
Once you put a shark fin.
Only on certain ones.
Maybe that's for winter time, it's slippery roads. So what do we want?
Yeah, what do you guys want?
Doesn't cost any extra to have it, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, I mean, this is really a very simple thing, but I mean, the sooner we decide on it, the better.
I'd
What do you
say
think,
take it
Fran?
off,
Fran says off,
yeah.
I say off. Anybody else?
That's 2 ounces.
Take it off?
Because like pictorially, there is, we're not pointing anybody away from water.
Right, exactly, yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and remove that. Thank you. I didn't
We only
even
got 3
think about
people
that.
said off.
I don't care one way or the other. I'm not a strong opinion on that.
I don't care either. So,
I think it's a distraction, Fran's right. We can
Okay.
probably just take it off and
I
be all right.
All right,
We don't want
I
to
know.
distract people
It'll kind of make
further.
them match the, like, if it's not on any of the other signs.
yeah, no, I completely agree with that. So, cool, thanks, guys. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, so.
And they didn't use the potato chip,
No, that's-
They didn't use it on the
Yeah,
park,
the
they
sprinkle
did,
guy.
they didn't use it on the parking. Okay, cool. So I will let them know, to take that off the parking signs and, just the general look of that is good. But again, I just want to make sure we're good with where they're going because we need to make sure the arrows are pointing the right way.
That's the more important part.
That is the important part for
Yeah.
sure. And so the only other thing I wanted to run by you guys and just maybe have a quick discussion about is what the paper I gave you is, we're doing a map for one of the back of the bigger sign that's gonna go in Courthouse Square. It's like a pedestrian oriented thing. And what we wanted to do with that was to call out, some other points of interest that aren't right there in the walkable downtown. And so I put together a quick list, places where people can visit, but I also thought it might be nice to call some like of the historic things that we have. So like the fire station, the steamer house, the fireman's monument. I don't necessarily want to call out, I mean, we have so many historic homes and buildings. I don't necessarily want to call out everything, but I thought those were pretty important.
Can you like outline the historic district on it?
I think we can.
Or, a little link to the, that driving or the walking tour.
Yeah, we can do that. I think what we're going to do is put together maybe a landing page that's not part of our website. Like, we can do it through our website, but our stuff might change. And I think if we have like a dedicated landing page for this, that we can send a QR code, we can add that stuff, and then if something new comes up, we have more control over it, and that way it's not tied to the tourism office, I don't know if that's something you'd want tied to the village. I was thinking about doing it independently, and then we can all just put it on our websites, if we want to use it. But yeah, that's a good idea. I like outlining the historic district.
What if we include like the movie theater and the Child Performing Arts Center as like activities?
Yeah, we could do that.
Rodney said there's the museum.
And yeah.
So, okay, so I'm glad we're talking about this. So Owego and the museum are on like the signs already. It doesn't mean we can't put them on there, but do we want it in both places? I mean, if you're a visitor, I don't think it matters how many times you see the museum or whatever.
But if you're walking, you may not see that other side of the sign.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we have enough room for that, and a couple others won't make it too cluttered. So yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I guess I'd like to see it.
Maybe if there's a link to the site, then we can have like, here's activities, here's shopping and dining options,
Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like Owego is great, but that's like only specific weekends, so it's not like it's something that would be open every week.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
makes it a little bit more difficult. Like the museum, it's not open every day, but it's open 4 days a week,
Right.
which is great.
It's open regular hours.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for now is just add everything that we've talked about, and then maybe when we have the actual map and we can look at it, it'll be easier for us to decide what stage, that kind of thing. I don't think that, like I said, this is too much. And I did specifically want to call out some of the outdoor spaces too, because the Riverwalk is lovely, but we also have, other places like Brick Pond and Hickories that are really great if you want to spend a little bit more time outside. So I think I got the ones that make sense, but if I missed anything.
We'll
put the Riverwalk on that list.
We'll think of a few.
Huh?
The Riverwalk is it on this list?
So the Riverwalk is going to be on the other side of the sign, but I can put that on there, and we can put like Draper and in Owego on there too.
Yeah, that way people like know the names.
Okay.
Well, if you have, the brick pond on the sign, are you going to, when you get down to, East Front Street, are you gonna have a sign arrow to
So
the brick pond?
that's outside.
No, brick pond is inside the village.
No, I know it's inside the village, but originally it was outside of the DRI zone, so we didn't really consider that. It's not a bad idea to do that, and we might be able to. It kind of depends on where we end with budget, but I'll make a note of that.
Yes, if you're saying brick pond, then they're gonna say.
Right, because there's nothing there off
Which
to
is
like
great,
to
yeah.
point you to it.
No, I know. But too, when you get down to Brick Pond, there's a sign there that Waterman has.
But
And if you're looking,
You won't know to turn there though.
yeah, if you were, I guess if you were looking on Google Maps, it would tell you.
We'll have to, and I think a lot of, that's how I hear something and then I look on my phone, but
Exactly.
depending on how the map ends up, you might be able to see that there's a turn, and, if we have enough space to call out some street names, that kind of thing. But I will consider that, too. And then we're also gonna put like how many miles it is, some of these things are, so people know, don't walk there maybe to the cemetery, but it's really not that far. Yes.
Okay, so I'm visualizing some of these signs, most of these signs are gonna be downtown.
Mhm.
Right? Like you had one, as an example by the movie house. These signs are one-sided, right?
So they're facing the direction of the traffic, yes.
Okay, so say for instance, if you're walking in the opposite direction, what do you see on the back of that? Nothing?
Yeah, just the back of the sign.
Is it, but you would be walking towards some kind of area in the, so is there some way you can sandwich two signs on one pole to reduce
So,
or condense the?
so that, I mean, I guess it's a possibility. I think so the signs for pedestrians are those finger post signs that, have like the different directions. These are specifically
For traffic.
for traffic.
Okay,
So
so
I
you have
feel
one
like if
inside-
you
inside
had
the street
something on the
facing-
other side,
Okay.
it would be confusing to cars. So I think that's why they're like that.
I was thinking pedestrians.
Yeah, these
You walk
ones
in-
these are for cars, but the pedestrian ones are, double-sided as well. And they, like when I put them on the map, you'll see for the finger post signs, there's gonna be 4 pictures of them. One is east facing, west facing, north, south. So you'll know, where the person is looking, this is where they're going to see, what they're going to see.
It's also for revenue. If it's not on a state road, you could sell that backspace or marketing for different beer establishments. Happens to be right by the movie house.
Yeah, turn
If you're
there.
walking,
Affects the
hey.
connection.
I know we can't do it on the state roads. I don't know what liberties we have with our own streets. I mean, we need revenue any way we can get it.
Mike, one last little piece.
Mhm.
When I pull into Nazareth, I like to stop and get out of the car and see a great big sign that tells me where everything is, because not good at seeing all these little things around town.
Mhm.
So I like the idea that on the back of the sign, there'll be a whole lot of stuff or a map and it'll tell a whole lot
Right.
of information.
So to that point, and I don't want to get too in the weeds with this either, but we have 5 of those, the big signs. One is gonna go in Courthouse Square. The other ones are going at the entryways. That is not to say we couldn't take one of them and put them do the same thing in another location. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that would be a good spot, but if you just kind of keep that in mind, if anything, comes to mind, it is a really good way to orient yourself, just like you said.
And if
So,
we have 5 going in, the one or two that we're gonna put on have to have places to pull off and see them.
right. That's what I'm
That's
trying to think of where that would go. So, no bright ideas right now, but just, that is a possibility as well for a short amount of time until we have to really make sure that we have concrete getting poured and all that stuff. Okay, I think that's all I have unless anybody else has anything or any ideas.
When do you think you'll have the, plan?
The Google Earth thing, I'm gonna work on it tonight and tomorrow, so barring any technical difficulties, then hopefully by tomorrow, so I'll send you guys a link for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks to look at it.
Yep. Yeah, when I got the packet, I was like, yeah, I'm not taking this. Hey, can you vote on this? So, but, and I think it'll be great to see the map as well, so. Okay. And you have the permit,
I did, I signed it.
you signed it? Okay,
I'll send it tomorrow.
okay, great, thank you so much. All right, thank you guys,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yay! And Rusty, if you would like to come to my office and go over this, I can do that, but I can also send you the paper packet.
I'll try to find you.
Okay.
Or you could always come to the office here and look at it too.
That's true.
I mean, you're here 5 days a
We
week.
can't see that. What's next?
All right, so. Buffalo Solar didn't join, but that was mainly a question about where on the, where are you going to do the ground thing? So it's mostly them questioning the spot I circled wasn't the spot Fred circled, but I think we figured all that out.
Yep.
through email, so
Did you sign the contract?
I haven't gotten the contract yet. So I guess we'll have to follow up on that.
Are we talking the square over there that we talked about?
Right,
This is the one that's sort of in front of the salt barn?
that's where it ended up, yeah.
What was his reasoning for wanting to turn instead of here?
This is the parking lot.
The park on so far.
That spot kind of isn't really
It
used,
seemed like that was more in the way, I thought.
you would think. I think we could put the parking lot over there, but whatever.
I would, that was my thought.
Well, he's probably figuring where it's gonna get the best collection.
No, this was just where Fred was thinking to put this thing, was not the place I was thinking to put
Well,
it.
he's just not happy. He didn't want it on the damn roof and put it on the ground. No, he doesn't want it where we put it.
Mike, where were you thinking about putting it?
Like where the parking lot is out on the end of the building here.
Where you walked down and measured the last meeting.
Oh, the big square out there in front of the salt barn before we get to the.
No, he's saying here, between here and the salt barn.
I was thinking like between here and the salt barn.
And then, and be over here on this much of our property. That probably wouldn't be enough, we'd probably have to stick out into the other.
Probably.
And it was in the shade of the building
Yeah.
and the trees there too.
So the other spot is sunnier, probably, like where you guys measured it, like in front of the salt barn kind of.
The sun's almost always over there.
Right.
It's not, it's to the south of us.
The sun's not almost ever anywhere around
There was sun today. I saw
It's
it.
up there, isn't it? It is up there.
I did
Up
see it.
Okay.
So they're gonna need a signed contract and like confirmation that that's the actual spot.
Right.
They were waiting on that
Okay.
from us.
So we'll have to
Did
close
they give us
the,
the contract?
no, the last I knew, they were going back and forth with Nate about the contract.
We do have a, they did send us the contract, but we haven't signed it.
Just seems odd that he has no idea it exists in our
Yeah,
presence like that. The mayor should be the one who knows where it is.
we'll check with Nate, I know they were going back and forth with Nate about it. So.
We don't have numbers, we don't have the size of the system, we don't have any of that stuff yet.
Really guesstimated losing about 40 panels, I think he said.
Something like that.
So we were supposed to show the site and confirm the site location for them and get our contract signed with them so that they could, do their end of the project.
They were all supposed to join the meeting, so.
Well, they wanted us to pick the site so that they could do all the calculations and get the numbers to us. And we've never finalized the site location to them.
It was finalized to me, I don't know. Seems like communication.
But more than the
is
exact
pretty
site, which we have to do, of course, is the size of the site. So we know how many panels going for it. Is it gonna be, once again, is it a 75, whatever it is, or 45 or 50, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's why he should be here tonight on Zoom.
Talk about all that.
We had concerns about the shrinkage in size, if it was still gonna be covered, if it would be acceptable.
And we also asked, yes, if that's all the case, and then for an extra 20 grand, can we make it X amount bigger, if we can come up with some more money? That was all part of the game.
We did get, the grant people said that they will modify our grant, but like they wanna do it one time. So we gotta get all our ducks in a row by March
Oh, good job.
15th, I think it is. So
Right,
they can
so-
submit one thing.
So we really have to narrow down that exact site and sign the contract for them because, they've already invested money into our project and it seems that they're kind of afraid that we're gonna back out.
Why isn't he here tonight to talk to us?
We already agreed that we were gonna go with their company. And,
Well, we did when it
said
was
we were
over
gonna work
there.
this contract out. We, we said in good, they would do the building assessment good faith, they sent somebody, they did that, and we're just not, they're trying to work with us, but we haven't even signed the contract to say that we're gonna pay.
We'll follow up on it, but okay, it's not like we're not doing it.
How can we sign the contract when we don't know the details?
Well,
That's why he should be here tonight to talk to.
we could have signed that contract months ago and worked out the details within it, because it's within the scope to work out the details.
Nate wasn't comfortable with it, so we didn't sign it.
Another question about $50,000 over a 15-year lifespan, things of that nature.
So doing the ground mount, we don't have the time to push it through the system to get the variances.
If it's not ground mount, I'm not voting for it, so.
That's why Mike just said we're gonna be able to push it back.
Yeah, they've already given.
We have more time.
Extension, right?
Not officially, but they only want to submit it one time, right? But they think that we'll more than likely get the extension.
So like, but we need to push it through the county planning board and then our local planning board and
Right.
zoning board. And there's not technically the time for that. Like our offices would have to complete all the applications and submit it like 2 weeks before the county planning board meets. And if like, is Fred gonna complete that paperwork and
So,
do that
so
before
Nate
the
did say that
fifth?
we can also, just for everybody else's info on the call, Nate did say that we can also advance the project and then, get the approvals that we need as it's going on. Because obviously it's more likely gonna get approved. So, and technically, since we're a municipality, we don't necessarily have to follow everything we're supposed to, but we should, so we will get them. But
That's best practice.
we can always move the project along and then, send it to the county and get all the approvals, like before it actually gets built.
Mike's kind of was saying, if we have to have a contract by a certain time and we're ready with some of the pieces of that, we sign the contract and it is contingent on that we can get those other things in whatever reasonable amount of time, blah, 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 that
Right.
type, but, okay.
I was thinking there were still questions about the contract and all that kind of stuff, so.
From our side of yours.
You need
Nobody
to
signs
to
a blank
say who the
contract.
contact was for the building.
Try
Fred.
like getting married.
But our side hasn't been very communicative.
Honestly, I passed it last time. We shouldn't even be in this position. Like, we should have already been past this point.
Yeah, like 6
Months ago.
Yeah.
Rusty?
The discussion is fine, except we have no information to take action on. We don't have Nate's information, we don't have theirs, so there's not much we can do.
No, specific follow up with them.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's just how it has to be.
So then it's find out what the contract is.
That's the biggest thing, gotta get that, get it signed.
I mean, didn't somebody request them to be here tonight
I
to
did,
explain it to us?
I did.
We didn't see a reason to be here because all those other questions were answered the way I read the email. I don't-
Right, if we haven't set the location yet, then why, we needed to set the location,
Well, we kind of did.
but we haven't confirmed it with them.
Well, yeah, they haven't confirmed to us what they're gonna do. I mean, he should be here tonight to talk it out with us and we could take a vote.
Or tell us what it is from us.
Yeah, we gotta know the details before we can vote on it.
So going over this, over and over the same place we can't get.
We've been asking for a signed contract for months.
We can't have one.
Well, Nate's gotta be comfortable before Mike can sign 100%.
There was questions with the warranty stuff now, but I don't know what the questions are now. Other than I know Nate asked them to update 2 or 3 things and he was waiting for it to come back. I don't know if they've updated that.
And we
What
feel
else we
the same urgency you do, Laura. I mean, but they're not giving us the details.
I don't think it's any one side. I think both of us are altering on some component of it.
So anyway, we'll be figuring that out this week. So hopefully we can move forward on that. Department head reports. What do I got? Ron?
The only thing I got, had one people submit for an election, so there'll be somebody for three wards, mayor, clerk, and the judge. That's all paperwork submitted. We've ordered new absentee ballots, they came in today, envelopes and all that stuff.
So who's on the ballots now?
Who's on the ballot? I think you're on the ballot. Terry's on the ballot. Kathy's on the ballot, my mayor, myself, and the judge.
Is Doug Weeks?
No, that's it.
He didn't get enough. Okay.
Nobody brought anything else in?
Oh, all right.
Never heard one word from that.
I know he did get signatures, because
He
I
didn't
talked to a
submit.
couple of people that said they'd already signed for him.
Fran, he didn't submit.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
That's, the election will be on a Wednesday, so it's the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's different.
March 18th. Always on Tuesdays.
In North Carolina.
Well, why in the blazes aren't we having this meeting on Wednesday? Because I want to be someplace for Mardi Gras right now.
That's what we got.
Good time, you good time.
Fran's already got his beat down.
You got to be,
We got time if we move along. What's next? What's next?
you know how you got to be, all right.
No department report from, police of chief, yes, nothing from him.
Great. So we got a couple fire department things.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve a new Owego fire volunteer, Lucas Mott, 22 Woodland Ave, Owego, into Company 2.
I'll second that.
Hold on, this is EMS?
Fire.
No,
Oh, I'm
fire.
sorry, I'm sorry.
I'll get to EMS eventually.
Okay,
I'm gonna do them all.
all right.
Who's fire department?
This is
Lucas
fire
Mott.
department.
Company twos.
He has been vetted. Looks like he's done junior fire camp
This is Lucas.
in Campbell and Spencer, so
Oh, so he's a young guy.
we need that, because my old husband's crawling around, it's a little difficult sometimes.
I agree.
Oh, darn, I'm on tape though. All right.
So we got a motion and a second. Oh, he'd have to watch it.
Yeah, true.
Any discussion about Lucas?
You want to ask a question, ask him right now. No, if you have
I
a
just-
question.
I just see the parent's signature and recognize it, so.
You recognize the parent
I think so.
signature?
I think so.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
We're trying to move this thing along.
Oh, yeah, this is my social life.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'm supposed to be at the ball. Let's vote on Lucas. Trustee.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Fran.
Yes,
Terry.
Yes,
Charles.
Yeah.
And,
all right.
one more fire department guy.
One more fire department, and then I have an EMS also.
Those aren't on the agenda.
I know it was sent to Kim, but it was sent late because we didn't do it till Sunday night. I would like to bring up a new fire department volunteer, William Talata, 65 Talcott Street, Owego, New York, into company number 4. And he has a bunch of different experiences. If you look down on the sheet, so some EMS and different fires, so that's always wonderful.
Second.
how come he's not number 3s?
Uh,
Delca Street.
Too close to
he's,
home.
number 4 is what he wanted, so,
Okay,
My paper has 4s on it.
yeah, okay. Thank you for seconding, Rusty.
Any discussion about Will? He's one of our EMS people.
He is one of our EMS.
Okay.
He's very good tech skills too.
Rusty.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Fran.
yes.
Terry.
Yes,
Laura.
Yes.
And he wants to do
okay. And then for the Owego Emergency Squad, I would like to bring up Tyler Matthew Waddell. He is an EMT basic class right now. He is asking to be a volunteer. He did come to the meeting on Sunday night, and he needs to get some experience, so he would be riding with other people, but always good to have an extra set of hands, I believe, too. And very interested in EMS. It kind of runs in the family.
it. Second.
Thank you, Rusty.
More volunteers is always good.
Yeah.
Volunteers is
Oh, I
good.
love it when you say volunteer rather than part-time paid.
There you go.
All right, any other discussion about it? Fran.
Yes,
Terry.
Yes.
Charles.
Yes.
Rusty.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Yes.
And yes.
You bet, Henry.
Help me on this next name because I can't read it on here.
That's an occupation.
You can keep that. I have multiple.
Oh, we just got one page.
Yeah.
Great.
You another EMS person?
No, I
Nope,
thought there was
that's
two.
it.
I have 2 pieces of paper. I thought it was one page.
Pressure. I want a motion to receive it.
I'll motion.
What's that?
We have a second,
Treasurer's report. I'll second.
any discussion about the treasurer's report?
Yeah, I'm concerned about the, bank statement. There was an error on last month's, and I asked for that to be corrected, and it was not corrected. So I for one will not, vote yes on this because this error has gone on for 2 months.
Can you get us the correct?
I have the information, I,
That's the one for the cemetery headstone or something?
uh-huh.
The plat monument, maybe? Is that the plat monument?
Right. You're gonna know it.
That was December. That should, there should have been the money taken out of here and put into here. Because the 17,700 needed to come out of the,
Hang on, where-
out of the monument repair fund.
so you want, reminded me?
Yes, it should have been for December, yes.
How much?
It was 17,700.
Looks like we didn't put it.
Go from there into here.
Which one?
Well, women, yeah,
The reserve?
yes.
It's gonna bump up 17, it's going down 17.
And that, see, this month you've got,
Yeah, I just saw,
Those
I
figures
just,
the same.
I thought they did, but sometimes.
okay,
Well,
well,
I'll check that for you.
okay.
Mike, is the treasurer's report to your satisfaction other than that?
Other than that, yeah. It was just moving money from one account to the other.
Same amount of money.
They were taken out of the wrong account. And I brought that up last month and it was supposed to be corrected and it's not.
So are we amending the motion that we'll approve the treasurer's report contingent on that change?
I want to see the change.
You want to see it before?
I don't want to wait
You don't-
another
you
month
don't-
to see if
You
it's
don't want to
changed.
do it contingent on the change.
That's what we did last time and the change
No,
did not
actually,
happen.
we didn't do that.
Yes, we
last time.
did.
Okay.
Yes, we did. I brought it
We
up
approved-
last time. I
and we
voted,
approved
I
it.
said, yes, I'm contingent on the change.
Okay.
And it didn't happen.
I don't remember if we approved it last time, to be honest.
What's that?
I don't remember if we approved it or not last time.
I don't have it written in my journal that we did, so that's why I was commenting about that.
Look back at the old minutes.
But just before and after pictures.
Yeah, and it's, you're not necessarily, the motion is interesting, but you're not actually approving the report, you're approving that you got the report. You're basically acknowledging that you got the report, not necessarily approving that you like the report.
Well, the report is not correct. That's the thing.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, we can acknowledge we have.
It probably is correct, because we're gonna
Mr.
put the
Mayor.
money in.
Mr. Mayor, just so that it's clear, we did not approve the treasurer's report last meeting contingent on anything. It's not in the minutes, it's not in my journal, we did not approve it. We said we'll hold off on it until we have it right. So we did not do that.
So we did not approve it last month?
It's not in the minutes, it's not in my journal, we did not.
We just ignored it.
But I just wanted, I don't want you to understand, be clear to you.
I thought we switched it already. I took it to the office, and I thought we had already switched it, but this is one of those that we have to kind of go through
So,
the CD fund, it's big, it's a different.
So one of two things, that we're either gonna vote it down because we don't wanna do it with that, or we're gonna vote for it. Let's do whichever one we're gonna do.
So we got a motion and a second to say that we got it, to acknowledge it.
Yep.
So,
Well, then, part of the motion should be that we'll just switch this, take the 17 from the headstone repair and put it into
The
the
reserve.
reserve for evergreen capital. That's fine.
Okay, so I'll modify the motion that will move that one account for the headstones into the reserve.
17.7 from the headstone to the, okay.
Okay.
And the better do it.
Let's vote on that. Rusty.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Rob.
Yes.
Fran.
Yes.
Terry.
Yes.
Charles.
Yeah.
And yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we got payment of bills.
Pay bills.
Second.
Okay. Any questions about the bills?
I had Maggie's medicine was like $1.67.
I know. I'm assuming that there's more bills coming.
I was thinking it wasn't a misprint of like $1,067.
After what the chief said, right?
Who made the motion?
Ron.
Brian and Rusty. Okay.
Yeah, it does say medicine Maggie, $1.97. That's the only one at Cornell University.
That's why I expected much more.
I assume there's gonna be more.
I know, I was thinking that. That didn't seem right from Cornell.
No,
It'd be like 3 months.
Been there,
supply,
done that.
like-
Yeah.
$1.60?
for $1.60, I'd take that. Medicine's like
Yeah.
$100 a month.
I'll make them a plate of cookies to go with their $1.60 at that point, you know, to be absolutely honest.
But no, I don't know. I heard she was, up there in the hospital or whatever. So
Yeah.
I assume it's gonna be much more than that eventually or something.
You know, maybe it's allowed.
Maybe they took pity.
Well,
Anyway, that's the bill we got, so we're paying it,
No takesy backsies.
right? Might see the rest of it show up next time. Who knows?
yeah.
All right, let's vote on these bills. Rusty.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Ron.
Yes.
Fran.
Yes.
Terry.
Yes.
Charles.
Yes.
And yes. Okay. We got a couple of minutes. So we're 2nd and 9th. We have special meetings.
I have a motion to approve the minutes for the regular meeting on Groundhog's Day with the addition of my report.
What you
She
sent,
wants to put February 2nd.
right? What you sent, I saw it come
Second.
in. Any discussion about the minutes from the
Second.
Trying to get out of here, Rusty.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Rusty.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Yes.
Fran.
Yes.
Terry.
Yes.
Charles.
Yes.
And yes. Now, we got a special meeting last week.
Motion approved.
I have one correction. I voted yes on putting the solar array on the roof. So it's an abstain.
I
but-
do abstain.
Yeah, so we'll just change that to yes, please. Good, thank you.
Anybody second that?
So 4142, it's 241.
And I'll second it after that with the correction.
Somebody who first?
Laura.
I guess me.
Laura, okay.
Any other corrections to that? Rusty.
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
Ron.
Yes.
Fran.
Yes.
Terry.
Yes.
Charles.
Yes.
And yes. Where's going? Trustee reports. Holy smokes. Rusty.
Wait a minute, did we do both of them?
We did them all.
I didn't understand that. I thought we were doing just a second.
We did, and then
No,
we
we did
passed
that.
that, and then we went right on to the next one.
Did you-
Okay, there needs to be modifications made to the one on the 9th. You put down about the historic preservation grant or restoration grant for 90 Temple Street. Just put down that we discussed it. But what we discussed is that we were gonna put it up to bid again. And it would be broken down in segments to bid upon. I mean, we changed what we were originally gonna do.
That's true. I thought we did do that.
You know what, we have 2 pages, but I'm wondering if the second page, because it's the same page for both, I'm wondering if there's supposed to be something else.
So, Mr. Mayor, as, I didn't look at this to see if it was on here, but as, for Fran's. Yeah, we have that here on the second page, motion to rebid project.
Okay, so we've got the same,
Oh.
I
Yes.
got page 1 and page 1.
yeah,
I thought we did.
Yeah, so.
Okay,
Fran, we
what's
did-
yours
yeah,
read?
there's
Okay.
Page 2, and we did.
Oh,
that.
What does yours read?
It says, motion by Fuller seconded by Van Hall to rebid the project, concentrating on windows and masonry, as these are the areas most we repair.
Okay,
Voted to do it.
see, I didn't get that
No,
page.
that's fine.
No, neither did I. That's why I was like a little confused.
Other than that, okay?
Very good, thank you.
Well, I know it's in there.
It
That's
is,
funny.
I looked at the email.
It is, but only some people got it. How'd you get on the special list?
Yeah.
Like a test.
She was paying,
See if we read them, right?
Right, the slower of us get those things.
she was paying attention.
I think we ought to go there.
We did.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go back to trustee reports. Rusty?
No report.
Brown?
Talk the sewer, that'd be a couple weeks out of the pump. That's all I got.
Charles?
No report.
Laura?
See, so the DRI Public Art is the 4 finalists. We have had our short meetings with all 4 finalists now. And those were recorded and they're posted online. And I've added a couple things that we got from James about the payment schedule, about how the DRI payment stuff gets reimbursed. And the prevailing wage stuff is also online on the submission resources page. And so the deadline for this phase 2 is February 27th. So it's coming up.
And they all got their contracts today for their $1,000.
So they haven't got the money yet, they got to
Right?
sign a contract to get them.
Sub recipient. they
Yeah.
Hunt or whatever. So,
Yeah, they gotta sign something and fill out a W-9
Right.
and send that back to Hunt. So it's a process for these finalists to get their payments. Yeah,
That changed with the whole Arts Council not wanting to do it. I mean, I assume they would have had a similar thing with the Arts Council. But now technically they're subcontractors to Hunt, kind of like state park people were to Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Like legally, that's how they have to work it to be able to pay them.
the solar project, we're working on that. I ordered FEMA NFIP documents, and I'd like to know when they arrive or if they arrive.
Those are free, right?
They're free,
Thank you.
yep. Our CSC task force, we had our meeting and David Mixter and the Binghamton University students met with us. And they are, they've divided them up into 3 small groups. And they're working on these things. So flood communications. So that would be the development of creation of a website, separate than ours. Developing some products for communicating about flood protection information. So it's in collaboration with the Program for Public Information Committee Products. So David Mixter is on that committee also. So it's a big help for us, even with the grant that we have. And then the second project is a flood storytelling project. So it's collecting stories from the past 2 major floods, and they're gonna design an oral history project about that. It probably most likely would be on the same website that they would create. And then a natural resources inventory is the third group. So these students have experience in GIS systems. So they would work with our the county GIS and help us collect all the records that we currently have. And they can help us create layers on the GIS website so that we can pull up information that we've already collected, but like our office would be enabled to pull it up. And we could use it for planning and all kinds of, and other things, but they would help us develop a grant proposal for a comprehensive NRI, National Resources Inventory. And so it's like a whole lot of work that they can help us do that we wouldn't otherwise, have money for. So it's really cool that we're gonna have all these professional students working on their capstone projects to deliver these for, our community. They attended a webinar, Making Flood Risk Visible, Communicating the Science of Risk and Resilience in New York, by the New York DEC. And there's 3 upcoming meetings. The Program for Public Information will be meeting here February 24th. The Planning Board meeting will meet here 24th, and the Zoning Board meeting has a meeting on the 26th. That's it for me.
Well done. Jerry?
Okay, we had our volunteer EMS meeting on Sunday, and what they've started doing for LoSAP is doing training an hour, hour and a half before the meeting, which is great. I actually kind of came in early and listened to the end of that. So they were talking about documentation and how to, do it so that it kind of augments how your billing is going to end up, which is great, and, make it medically secure there. And they have their banquet coming up on Saturday for EMS. So that is all
That's on
Saturday night. Yes.
You got a poll again?
I don't remember, I don't know what's coming.
I can email that to you.
21st?
Okay, it's the 21st, yes.
It's on the menu.
Brisket's on the menu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he is gonna show up now. All right. It's okay, if you didn't show up and you didn't RSVP, I believe they have extra food, I'm
Next
sure.
brisket.
Yeah, extra brisket for you, so,
Mm.
okay.
Where are they doing that?
Owego Moose, 6 p.m.
Starts that cooking.
Yes, he is actually.
All right, Dale.
That's good.
There we are.
Did
And that is all.
Did they invite the village board? I don't remember them doing that. Probably not.
I don't.
They have in the past, but I,
Right.
It would have been on
Usually
email
they do.
if it had. I don't know. I can ask,
I'm sure
We
you got
try
an
it.
invitation, right?
but I go to the meetings. And I
Yeah.
just- They're taking notes.
I guess we should ask that question. Anyway.
I can ask.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
You got mine on me though.
Brad?
Well, like I said, this next Monday, the cemetery committee will be meeting and talking about the flood grant project. And we also got notification and email from a company that has software for organizing the cemetery, the mapping of all the plots, and we're gonna take a look at that and find out what the prices are and all that stuff, see. Bring it back to the board if we're interested. That's it.
We're down to me. I'm busy with everything. Not
Bowling.
Not bowling, right, 'cause I'll just be there right now. Bowling probably bored. Bowled good last
Missed 2 weeks.
night. I have. Yeah. I got to bowl last night though, because our meeting was on Monday. Could have had 7 on, we had 68. Anyway. One thing I gotta check into is our code red. Luckily, we haven't had to use it. Apparently, their full system got hacked. So,
Oh,
like I tried
wow.
to log into ours randomly and it doesn't work. So I get there.
Okay.
Chinese people, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Dear. Well, someone hacked it. That's not
Somebody,
good.
I don't know. Anyway, they got a whole new system, so I gotta figure out how I log into it.
Okay.
You have to re-sign up for it, or?
No, they were supposed to transfer it, but I got it.
All right.
Luckily, they had to use it.
Somebody else has my phone number now.
Probably, yeah.
That's why I've been getting all those stupid calls.
Sam Risk. Sam Risk calls me.
We'd like to consolidate your student loans. No, you won't, because I paid those off.
So put them together.
We need to insure your car.
Yeah, right.
Extend
your warranty.
Warranties go down.
Anyway, that's one thing I got working. Public comment. Move to adjourn. Okay. Look at that record, Ken.
Wow,
Tell me.
before 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but we had a
Or-
meeting last week too, remember? So.
Yeah.
Last